Well, good morning. I've switched to Germany today, and we got this is a Trans-European Express locomotive of the DB. It's a Type 112, and its number was 4138. These were manufactured back in the late 60s, early 70s, I think, from what I read. Nice little locomotive. Just pop up the pantograph there just to show you the quality of the construction. And there's quite a bit of detail there up on the roof. It's actually pretty well modelled. I'm not sure. I think I read that those trucks were manufactured by Henschel. But I could be wrong. There's a little driver in the cab there if you look through there. Even got windscreen wipers. The purists will love that. Anyway, I'm going to pop that down. Now, this is a Roco model. I've always found Roco to be very good quality. Now, as this was a Trans-European Express, I just have to use what I've got in the Trans-Europe Express department. These are French, made Juif. I like these. You actually look at the couplings there, it's the Hornby Double style. Yeah, for a while there, Juif was, I think they were ripping them off. Well, actually, the person who actually came up with the coupler was didn't give them permission to use his coupler, and that's when Juif had to change to conventional what they call them, I suppose it's hook loop or continental style coupling. And even then there was two versions. There's the Roco locomotive here has a smaller version. I forget what they call it. I think it was Markland that brought that change in to make them a bit more prototypical for the size of the loco. Anyway, this has a 5-pole skew wound motor in it, and it runs absolutely superbly. And just conversely in the background there, we've got a 151, which that's made by Lima, and unfortunately Lima didn't do much with their pantographs. The quality's a bit ragged there. Still runs okay though. Nice loco for what it is. It was I don't know. I don't know why I bought that one. I think it must have been because it was like cheap. There you are. You have the traffic red on this loco as opposed to the cobalt blue and cream. So we'll just kick her off, take her for a bit of a run. See if I can start this off real nice. There we go. Speed her up. Just stop the speed a little bit there. I don't really want to make it go too fast. I'm a bit worried about those carriages pulling apart. I've only just jimmied them together. The Hornby Double and the hook loop, the last two carriages there. It's holding on. There we go. Very nice locomotive. And I'll change it over and I'll just give the Lima one a bit of a run and show you the difference in the quality. Okay, well, there you go. This is the Lima. And, well, kind of acceptable detail on the Loco. Looks convincing enough. It's just those pantographs are just not the way they just dangle there. I'm going to have to try and put a spring on them, I think. There she goes. There's my dog getting all excited over nothing. Anyway, let's see how she runs. It's not too bad, really. It's acceptable enough. Let's just up the speed. I'll open it right up and see if it'll stay together. Yeah, it's holding on. We're doing an acceptable lap time then. Anyway, slow her down a bit. Nice. And we'll just see if we can bring her in for a oh, no, it just cuts out the quality of the motors. Big difference. Anyway, there she is. Roco quality. I suppose the difference was affordability. You know, you beggars couldn't be choosers, so you just collected what you could afford, which is perfectly okay. I like to try and collect, you know, different representations of different locomotives, just to, I don't know, just to have them, I suppose, on hand. My collection's all over the shop anyway. I mean, I really never concentrated on anything specifically, and sometimes it's a bit of mix and match. GF actually did a pretty good job on the detail of these carriages. If you look at like the doors open and shut, and they've got this nice little touch with the. If you look there, you see the printing, it looks like, I don't know, but that might be a toilet, I suppose, I don't know. But anyway, there's a blind over that window. I don't know, these carriages, they must come from the 60s. I would think. I'd date those to the 60s for sure, just for the couplings. But anyway, I've babbled on long enough. I'll catch you on the next one. See you later.